Hello and welcome to your mid-month reading for August 2024. Middle of the month to the end of the month is going to look very different than the beginning of the month, but I feel like it's a great prelude. So we start out August feeling amazing, having a ton of fun, lots of luck on our side and things really going our way. And who doesn't want their summer to look like that, right? Um, but towards the middle and then into the end of the month, we begin to really get this test of self-knowledge. And why I feel like one leads into the other is because what brings us true happiness, what is rooted in authentic joy, is really a telltale sign of what your purpose is and what is important to you to for your authentic self to bring forward. So, what we started back in December of 2020 is going to be put to the test come the middle and of this month, where it's like, is it what you began December 2020? Does it have staying power? Is it rooted down in something true in your authentic self? And there's going to be some Uranus action that is going to either bring some surprise support for that or surprise wash it away down the road. But either way, you are going to find yourself in a very different place by the end of the month than where you were at the beginning of the month. There's going to be a lot of energy that is propelling, inspiring thoughts and action. But in order to really take a hold of this energy with this Mars Jupiter conjunction happening in Gemini, which is very mentally stimulating and powerfully ambitious, in order to be able to really anchor that energy in, it does have to be rooted in your authenticity. What really lights your fire? What really sparks your interest? And so that's why, again, I believe that us understanding what really brings happiness and how much fun we can have in life is supporting that reflection within of what we can know about ourselves. So what is it that you're bringing forward into the world? What is it that you're doing with your life? And how in tune are you with your purpose, with what brings you happiness, and what is able to be practical in measuring? Am I dreaming too big? Am I dreaming too small? What is the gap in between the two? What do I need to know? It's going to be very much in our face of what we need to become and what we need to develop the skills inside of ourselves in order to enhance what we're bringing forward if it is in fact anchored or completely redefine our lives and the direction that we're going. So one way or the other, like I said, you're going to be in a very different place at the end of the month than you were at the beginning of the month, but this is extremely transformative, nothing to be afraid of. It's a test of how much do you know yourself? How much are you putting your ideas of what life looks like in somebody else's hands? How much are you being inspired by what somebody else's life looks like and trying to mirror their life versus being inspired by something that really is a driving force for you internally? And again, rooted in authentic joy. That we're just keep going back to that. What's rooted on authentic joy? What can you expand on that's going to be to have staying power? Okay. If I look back to 2020, that was right when I was making the decision to rent office space and to go into my spiritual business full time. And now it's taking on a very different look for me. It's shifted, it's changed. I've had to be flexible in what that looks like. And I have to really take a look is what I have done this far, what my vision was, how much of it is working, how much of it is not working. Is it something that is going to be practical in terms of long-term goals for my life? Right. And what needs to shift. So every one of us are having that reflection opportunity now. But again, the biggest thing here is like, how much do you know yourself and where is your inspiration coming from? And so if you have that self-knowledge, you will be able to be fueled by this ambitious power of Mars being able to help bring practicality into reality, right? Or excuse me, what you've been dreaming about, having practical um ideas and bringing it into reality, practical inspiration, bringing it into reality. So again, it's extremely transformative, very powerful end and middle of the month. And I'm excited to see where each one of us are going to be taken on this journey. And I hope that we're all really having fun. It feels like, okay, put your arms up. You're on the roller coaster now, right? And how much do you trust this ride? So, but really, it's meant to just bring much more happiness into our life. And again, with the Venus support, we got to add her into there always, because she is so close to us and she's supporting us so much. And she's really, her orbit right now is happening at the heart of Earth and the sun. She, the pattern that she's making literally is touching down every 9 months between the heart of the sun and Earth. And so for the next 144 years or something like that. So it's really all about you being creative from your heart's desire, from what really your heart truly wants, what your soul wants, what gives you deep satisfaction. And it's beautiful creativity. It's creativity in beauty and harmony and love and peace and all things that she stands for. So being in tune with that aspect of yourself, the beauty of creation, the beauty of the journey, is what we're meant to be experiencing at this point, but in a very, very transformative way. It's like kind of like the dial is being turned up. So I want to just thank each of you for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed, who continue to watch this content, and those of you who have not. If this content resonates with you, please do like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. It is very much appreciated. So let's go ahead and dive into each one of your readings. There will be a timestamp letting you know what time your reading begins, because this intro will be at the beginning of each one of the videos, because there's so much powerful energy that we're all experiencing. And then we dive into the readings to find out how it's impacting your sign specifically. Okay, I'll see you over there. Hello, Gemini. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me for your reading. Mid-month, mid-August. Yeah, well, let's talk about that. Tuning or turning up the dial here, like it's getting pretty wild, isn't it? This the middle of this month. So let's find out what Spirit has to say for you in terms of what you can expect, what that's going to look like, what you need to be aware of. I like to have that point of focus. What is all this around? Oh, I like that. Getting out of your head. Getting out of your head. You have ended the endless torment and nightmare that you've been giving yourself. Yeah, we give it to ourselves, don't we? Especially air signs. So let's see here. I'm going to keep going here until we get two more cards. Ask for two more cards for the point of focus for Gemini for mid-month of August. I love seeing that nine of swords reversed for you guys, because I know that had been coming up. All right, so looking at those beliefs that are no longer serving us, what kind of maybe even addictive behavior, negative thinking. We have okay. So we have four cards here. Okay, so this here is the Mars in your sign right now. This is what's happening in your life. You're feeling very ambitious, like moving forward. And I love seeing that the King of Swords is here, because you're doing this with truth and authenticity and connection to self. That's exactly what we want to see for this mid-month reading. Like I said, all of the energy is pointing us towards, do you know yourself? Do you know what you authentically are ready to bring out into the world, bring to the table with your unique self, with everything you've got unabashed, like ready, being able to shine your brightest light, and being in tune with your heart's desire. So this is good. Actually, I'm gonna turn to the traditional. You know that all of my decks are in my description box, right? So if you want to deck for yourself, they're there. I'd like to give credit where credit is due, and let's make sure that um, these cards are, um, you know, which cards are being used. Okay, so we've got here the King of Cups and the Death card. We also have the Six of Cups. I'm going to get one more. Now, one more deck, one more card on that double. One more card on it. Okay. Oh, we've got actually two cards that popped out. All right. A lot of cups here. A lot of cups. Okay, so you definitely are experiencing a massive transformation into your within your own power. We have the Knight of Cups, which talks about receiving. It talks about an offer coming your way. This offer that has come in is definitely creating an entire shift inside of you. Like, who do I need to be in order for what I would like to experience, what I would like to create, what I would like to have, what I'm being called to do in my life? That soul call that we talked about. In order to do that, who do I have to be? Well, you've gotten an offer in regards to it. Okay, so you've seen what's possible for you, and now we're looking at the Six of Cups, which talks about the biggest house in the deck. Okay, comfortable, safe, protected home, but it also talks about potentially somebody from the past. So, or revisiting who you have been in the past and reconnecting with that childlike playfulness and what you had desired for yourself. So, if we're looking at the transformation card, Hmm, yeah, and we've got the Ace of Cups there. That's happiness, love, joy. You could definitely be reconnecting with a love from the past. Okay. You could Mhm. definitely be reconnecting with the love from the past, and you have transformed yourself. It's like you seeing exactly who you need to be. That's what I just keep getting from this. You seeing exactly who you need to be so you can stand in your full power. Okay. Why is this coming off of the devil though? Why are we seeing a clarifier for what had been? Oh, got it. Okay. So the devil is a representative of Saturn, and Saturn is actually talking to you about being practical. Okay. Where have you been telling yourself that you're okay? Where you actually need to be putting more practical action in place. Okay. So this is what's been redefined. Instead of being in your head about it all, it's about feeling it in your body, reconnecting with who you are in terms of like meditation, where you're just doing that breathing exercises, right? And you're just feeling into being inside your body. It's like you're coming from that place now versus being in your head about it. Okay. So Saturn is really helping you to break the cycle, break the binding overthinking, and helping you to take that into your greatest joy, magnifying who you are. Mhm, mhm, mhm. So the way that you would have gone about it before, the way that you would have traditionally done things has now shifted. And you got this offer that's propelled all of it. Okay. So we have here the moon card. Maybe you don't see exactly where you're going, what's coming out of all of this, what's about to manifest, where is your journey taking you? That's these questions are within the moon card. It's like a physical reality is being presented to you intuitively. And what is this? Where are you taking this action? Where are you taking this action? I am feeling like that is the one. Okay. Okay. hmm The moon here is telling us that you're going big. You're going big in life. Definitely going big in something that is more satisfying, more uplifting, more joyful. Oh, like that. Okay. So you have gotten to the root of what had been paining you, what had been hurting you, what had been hurting your heart. Any like healing around betrayal that you may have needed to do, that has been taken care of. Okay, because you can see the truth of it all now. All right, you see the truth, and you're not hurting anymore. I love how you're not hurting anymore. I bet you are too. And now you're in complete alignment with the authentic version of yourself. Okay. So it seems to me that you got an offer. Caused a massive transformation within you. You got out of your head. You got into your body. You connected with your happiness. You connected with where your life wants to take you. You're connecting with your ability to manifest anything and everything that you desire. You're beginning to have it on an intuitive level. And this Okay. So even though it is now tangible, that's what I'm doing. Even though now you're actually having tangible experiences in something new in your life that's on point for feeling purposeful for you and satisfying. Um, it's still a journey. You're still in the process of it. Okay. You're moving from being smaller or withdrawn or in your own little world into something much bigger. Your world is about to expand in a bigger way. Okay. So you're aligned with being able to take that action. So you're the one that shares the axes with you is Sagittarius. And we have Sagittarius card, two Sagittarius cards. So it's like you're taking cues from your polar opposite, which is instead of thinking about things, you're embodying your experiences and now you're taking action and you're doing things to actually manifest what it is that sparks your heart, that sparks your joy, that brings um, into fruition a life full of passion. Okay. A life full of what you're passionate about. That's what you're aligned to. Okay. And so you're taking cues of action from Sagittarius and you're learning about yourself. You're learning about life, what's possible through action. King of Cups. This is emotional maturity and Page of Swords. Okay. So what is, and I got this, and then the Ace of Cups. Okay. So it seems to me that there may be somebody in your life that you are connecting to on a low love level. That's the word I was looking for. Love level. You may be connecting with somebody in a romantic way. And you've been able to you, this might be part of why you're really getting into your body, right? Um, because you are able to stabilize yourself emotionally. And the Page of Swords is around new, fresh, new insight on this love. This is definitely love here. Okay. Repurposing your entire life, but also love, especially with the King of Cups. We've got two Ace of Cups, King of Cups, an offer over here. This love is transforming who you are, and you're actually getting out there and you're doing things. I like this. I really, really like this. Whoever this is, they're a keeper. Okay, and Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Seeing your life and who you are, your perceptions are changing. New information around something brand new. Where are we going with this Ace of Swords? Where are we going with the Ace of Swords? High Priestess. Okay. All right. So all right. So what's going on here is that you're being able to trust your intuition that is telling you Five of Pentacles. Okay, that is telling you that it's time to walk away from anything that is not serving you because you are going towards something that is magnifying your soul's call, opening up your heart, opening up your creative energy. And I believe that this is possibly a connection with somebody else that's really inspiring you. Okay. So you're following your inspirations and you can see very clearly how it may be time to walk away from something that's not working for you. And so what is that thing that's not working for you? Coming back, we got the Two of Swords there that was at the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and bring that right there. Two of Swords. Something there that you can't see. Um, hmm. There's something very unorthodox about this whole situation. There's something very unorthodox, something very non-traditional about what you're moving forward with. It seems to me that you're wanting to move forward with what you're doing in your love life and in your physical life in a very, very unique way. Okay. So you're tapping into this king of this Aquarius energy big time because you're not going to be anything that you think that you're supposed to be or others think that you're supposed to be. You're bringing forward your creative energy in something unique. You're bringing your, and Geminis are really good about this, about putting things that have not traditionally been together to create something new. And that's what you're tapping into. Now, you could be also in a very unorthodox relationship. That could be inspiring, that more of that in your life. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get is what else does Spirit have to say? Towers, this is going to be that Mars or Uranus moment of ambition, moving forward, something that's going to shake things up and move that trajectory of your life. Five of Wands. There's going to be a little bit of a battle or conflict within that. You may be fighting it a little bit for others, and Page of Pentacles. So yeah, there may be a little bit of a struggle of I don't know if this is a battle with somebody else that wants something from you and you don't want the same thing that they do for you. We got the Three of Pentacles. It has to do with work. Okay. Three of Pentacles. It has to do with work. So you may be in conflict of moving away from the way that you have been working and doing something different for yourself. And it is something that you are bringing into the world. You're bringing something fresh, something new, something unique to you. It has to do with these connections that you have been making in the exterior world. That have inspired, that have brought forward this creative inspiration within you, and you're going to bring something new to the table, okay, within your relationship and within your creations that you're moving forward with. And what we have now, again, the Ace of Swords that's shown up at the bottom of the deck here for you. Ace of Swords, fresh new insight, fresh new information, something fresh. You are bringing something fresh to the table, and I think that you're feeling refreshed. I think that whatever this shakeup is very, it's like a massive relief for you, okay? Because it changes your life. It moves you in a different direction. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and I want to get some I want to pull some cards here for final outcome. What is the final outcome for Gemini for the end of August? As we're winding up August, we move through the next few weeks. What is the outcome for you? I think that others don't see what you're about to bring forward. They don't see it coming. I do not think they don't see it coming. Ah, Temperance. Ah, yeah, I like that. I really like that as your outcome. Again, action, action. Okay. So this temperance is the balance of your intuition and your activity. Okay. And it's not trying to force anything. It's literally you being so in tune with your inspirations and your intuition that you're taking action from that place, and it opens up these doorways for you. Okay. So yeah, move forward. You're literally attuned to changing your physical world. You're attuned to changing your physical world through inspiration. That's your final outcome. That feels really magnificent, Gemini. You're doing some powerful work, and we're about to get some really when especially when Uranus moves in. It's not gonna be till I think 2026 where Uranus moves into Gemini, but I'm sure we can expect some really big changes when that happens in the world, of things unexpected, and you're ramping up. This is Yeah, you're ramping up for that because, again, who you actually are is one who brings things together that had not traditionally been together. And you're okay with that. It seems to me that you feel supported and aligned within yourself, aligned within your spirit, to be able to be that unique self and be able to bring all of this forward in a way that nobody expects. It's surprising. It's very surprising. And so that is satisfying to you, Gemini, to be able to bring something new to the table. Okay. So this is going to be a really exciting, and this whole new story that you're writing is where you just get to be creative and do whatever you want. And you don't have any that's like limitless. You don't have any boundaries. You don't have anybody telling you what you can and can't. You're like, I'm just going for it. I'm going for it. So this is magnificent. Congratulations, you get to really be yourself now, Gemini. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you're interested in early release content and eventually going live with me, please do join my Patreon community. I'll be able to start bringing forward bonus content for you guys, and I would love to meet you over there. So I love you. Source adores you. Happy creations. Go for it. All you got. Don't hold back, Gemini. And if I don't see you before then, I will see you in the next video. Take care.